Okay, so let's discuss integration by parts. So, definitely this is the last part ng definite integral. So, most probably ito rin yung pinakamahirap. Okay, sabi nila. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so this one is the formula for the integration by parts. So, sometimes kasi may mga differential or may integrand na it's a combination of several function. For example, algebraic, merong algebraic siya. For example, x squared, may x cubed, or quantity x minus 1. So that is algebraic. Tapos minsan may kasama siya na trigonometric. Let's say sin theta. For example, the integral of x sin x dx. Okay? So may dalawang klase ng function. Isang algebraic tsaka isang trigonometric. So minsan naman may kasamang exponential. So the integral of x e to the x dx. So ganun. So kaya tinawag na by parts. So pinaghihiwalay yung dalawang functions. Specifically dalawa lang kasi itong ano na to. Pero meron pang by parts na tatlo yung function na magkakasama, pero mahirap na yan. So normally combination of two functions lang sa integrand. This, let's say the integral of u db, where u and b are both function of, let's say x or function of y, okay, or z, etc., or theta. So yung u mo is a function, and then b is also a function of x, okay. So ito u db, okay, by using derivatives, okay, derivative ng product, UB. Derivative ng UB is equal to U dB plus B du. So therefore, kung kukunin mo to, U dB is equal to derivative ng UB minus B du. Then if you will integrate both sides, integrate mo to, integrate mo yan, integrate mo yun. So this will become what? Ito yung hinahanap natin, then this will become integral ng derivative nun ay u bilang. Then minus the integral of b du. Pangit na sulat. Okay. So yun yung pinanggalingan ng formula. Okay? So yun yung formula ng the integral ng u dv is equal to uv minus integral of b du. Okay. So sabi ko sa inyo before, merong combination nito ng different functions. So if the integral is a combination of several functions, specifically two functions, mamimili ka kasi doon what is u and what is dv. So dito meron tinatawag na, yung iba hindi alam to pero i-discuss natin. Meron kasing sequence. Kung ano pipiliin mo, kung alin ang u and then alin ang dv. Okay? May tinatawag na liate. Okay? Liate. Okay? So yung iba hindi alam to eh. Kasi pagka hindi mo sinunod yung arrangement na to, kung alin ang uunahin mo, ang ibig sabihin lang, ang u mo, kung merong combination ng functions, for example, logarithmic, inverse trigonometric, algebraic, trigonometric, tapos exponential, then yung mga ibang function, yung hyperbolic, hindi na masyadong importante yon, inverse hyperbolic. Okay, ito lang. Ito yung pinaka-sequence. Ang unahin mong u, una muna, logarithmic. This one is logarithmic function. Okay, logarithmic function. Kulang ng IC. So that is logarithmic function, then inverse trigonometric, algebraic function, trigonometric, and exponential. So ito yung sequence. Dapat ito mauna sa u, or yung inverse, or algebraic, or trigonometric, or exponential. So for example, here, evaluate the integral. So the integral of x e to the x dx. Anong function ito? Anong combination ng functions? Yung x mo, algebraic. Yung e to the x, exponential. So ang gagawin mo dyan, you will let, liate. Ulitin ko, liate. So yung algebraic, logarithmic, inverse algebraic. So exponential. So ang unahin mo, since this one is a combination of algebraic tsaka exponential, mauuna yung algebraic. So kaya ang gagawin mo dito, you will let u equals x, and then yung natira, that will become db. Exponential. Liyate. Liyate. So nauna algebraic tapos yung exponential. Okay? Function. So kaya here, what is du? Take the derivative na nito, du is equal to dx. Then ito, what is b? Integrate mo lang to. Integrate mo lang yan. Obviously, dumaan na tayo sa exponential. The integral of e to the x dx is e to the x. Di ba? Plus c. Huwag nyo lagay yung c. This will become e to the x. Okay? Or the integral of e to the u du is equal to e to the u. Di ba? So, e to the, so, ito yun, e to the x. Then, substitute. Ako kasi, ang ginagawa ko, binabalik ko siya doon sa formula where the integral of u db is equal to ub minus integral ng b du. Para hindi nakakalito. Kasi, although this one is very, very basic, kaya lang, as much as possible, ganyan ang ginagawa ko para hindi ka malito. Where kasi yung u is x, then b is equal to e to the x, then the integral ng b, e to the x, then du is equal to dx. Pag sinubstitute. Malinaw. Unlike yung isa-substitute mo kagad, medyo, yung babasa kasi nakakalito eh. Kasi ako kasi nung time ng face-to-face, lahat ng lecture ko, pinare-rewrite ko sa estudyante ko. Kasi that is one way of memorizing or mapuwersang mag-aral yung bata. Pagka i-rewrite mo yung lecture. Unlike ngayon, puro pinapanood lang natin, di ba? So, ang ginagawa ko nun, kasi pwede namang hindi ka na magsulat eh. Kasi anong nag-aaral ako, hindi talaga ako mahilig mag-lecture. Ang ginagawa ko, nakikinig lang ako palagi. And then, humihiram lang ako dun sa kaklase ko na maganda sulat, tapos pinase-xerox namin. Eh ngayon kasi, pwede mo ng picturean, hindi mo nase-xerox. So, hinihintay lang namin yung kaklase namin na ang ganda ng sulat. Okay? Actually, yung kaklase ko kwento ko lang, nung college, ang ganda ng sulat nun. Ang galing din nun. Magaling siya. Tapos ang ganda ng sulat. Ngayon, siya ngayon ang municipal engineer ng Balagtas. Okay? So yung mga taga-Balagtas dito, kaklase ko yung municipal engineer doon, tsaka kumpare ko pa. Ang ganda ng sulat nun. So hinihintay namin siyang matapos magsulat. And then pagkatapos, ipapaserox namin. Kaya yung papel namin, napakaganda. Yung lecture namin, matigas na matigas kasi yung bond paper galing sa Xerox. Siya naman, yung notebook niya medyo halos masira pagka pinapaserox. So, shout out kay sa kumpare ko na municipal engineer ng Balagtas. Kwento pa, parang live tayo. Okay, anyway. So, ito yon pag sinubstitute, ito lalabas. So, therefore, ito, madali lang integrate. The integral of e to the x is parang ito lang din yon is e to the x. Then, plus the total constant c. So, therefore, that is the final answer. Okay. So, still, we can factor out e to the x. Kayo na lang gumawa nun. So, e to the x times x minus 1 plus c. That is the final answer. Similarly here, so medyo hirapan lang natin ng konti, pero quite similar to problem number 1. Here, again, it's a combination of algebraic tsaka exponential. So, sa Liate, una uli yung algebraic. So, let u is equal to y, yung algebraic. So, sa Liate, una yung algebraic kesa sa exponential. So, u is equal to b. Oh, by the way, bakit additional info? Bakit you have to follow the sequence ng Liate? Kasi pagka hindi mo sinunod yon, nagkamali ka ng pili ng u tsaka ng db, babalik ka lang uli sa integration by parts. May lilitaw doon na integration by parts ulit. Kaya kailangan sundin mo yung procedure na yan, yung sequencing nung kung alin ang gagamitin mong u, ano yung sa-substitute mo na b. Okay. So, your u is equal to y here. So, Liate. Tandaan niyo palagi, Liate. Dati kasi hindi alam ng iba yun, yung Liate. Okay? Pag hindi mo kasi sinunod yun, babalik ka lang. O, paikot-ikot lang yung solution mo. Then, your db is equal to e to the negative 2y dy. Okay, then take the derivative du is equal to dy, then integrate this one. So I think natapos na tayo sa pag-integrate ng exponential where your u is equal to negative 2y. Then your du is negative 2 dy. So walang negative 2 dy doon, di-divide mo ng negative 2 dy. Kaya mangyayari, the integral is negative 1/2 e to the 2y. So, yun yung magiging b pag in-integrate mo to. So, kailangan kasi meron kang negative 2 dy. So, mangyayari, magiging 1/2 negative or 1 over negative 2 or yun yung kailangan mong i-ano doon para lumabas ito. Okay? Then, the integral of y e to the negative 2y dy is equal to e to the integral of u dv or ub minus integral of b du. Okay? Kasi yun ang sinasabi ko, pagka hindi ka gagamit ng formula, minsan nakakalito. Lalo na kung iba-iba na yung napakarami na nung ano dito, numerical value or yung coefficients, okay, or e to the tangent, ganyan. Okay? So medyo nakakalito yon. So mas maganda direct substitution, so medyo maiwasan mo yung mag-error, accidental error. So here, your u is equal to y, your b is this one, then minus the integral of b, ito yun, 1/2 or negative 1/2 e to the 2y, negative 1/2 e to the negative 2y, then yung db mo, okay, yung b mo is equal to this one, then du is equal to dy na lang. Kaya ayan. Then ang mangyayari dito, mase-separate, matatanggal yung kasama ng e to the negative 2y. So, ganun din kasi yung method nung yung integration by parts. Ang ginagawa niya, sineseparate niya yung dalawang klase ng function. Sineseparate niya para pagdating sa integral, isang function na lang. Okay? So, wala naman kasi tayong integral ng dalawang klaseng function. Wala tayong formula ng ganun. So, isang klase lang palagi. So, kaya ito, magiging negative y over 2 e to the negative 2y, then plus, this will become plus na siya, then 1/2, then integral ng e to the negative 2y dy, ito yon is negative 1/2. Kaya yun, nagkaroon ng negative 2 doon, negative 1/2 e to the negative 2y. Itong 1/2 na to, ito yon negative multiplied by negative, tas 1/2. Okay. So, then plus c. Kaya magiging negative y over 2 e to the negative 2y minus bali to, then 1/2 tsaka 1/2, 1/4 e to the negative 2y plus c. And that is the answer. So, medyo nakakalito ng konti pero practice lang. The number 3, the integral of y cosine 4y dy. So again, anong klaseng combination nito? Anong combination ng function? So algebraic tsaka trigonometric. So therefore, Liate, una na naman yung algebraic, trigonometric yung pangalawa. Susunod. Okay. So therefore here, diretso na natin, your u becomes y, then this will become your dv, yung cosine 4y dy. Kaya take the derivative ng u. So ito yung u, ito yung dv, cosine 4y dy. So pag derivative mo to, du is equal to dy. Ito naman, pag in-integrate, the integral ng cosine u du is equal to positive sine u plus c, di ba? Or your u is equal to 4y, so your du is equal to dy over 4. Kaya wala dong 4, so magkakaroon ng 1/4 doon. So the integral ng cosine u du is positive sine u. Ayun, so kaya naging 1/4 sine 4y. The integral of y cosine 4y dy is equal to integral of u dv or ub minus integral of b du. That is our formula. Then substitute what is u, y, b is equal to 1/4 sine 4y, then minus integral ng b, 1/4 sine 4y, then yung du mo is dy. So natanggal dito yung y, natanggal yung algebraic function. So magiging trigonometric na lang to. So therefore, the integral ng, ito, ano lang natin, y over 4, sine 4y, then minus 1/4. Then what is the integral of sine 4y dy? Or the integral of sine u the integral ng sin u du is equal to negative cosine u plus c. So since your u is equal to 4y, your du is equal to 4 dy. So magiging walang 4 dito, so magkakaroon ng 1/4. Then integral ng sine is negative cosine u or cosine 4y. Then plus c. Kaya pag tinuloy mo yon, sinimplify mo, y over 4, then sine 4y, then minus 1 over 16, then cosine 4y plus c. And that is the answer. Okay? Ito, napansin nyo, the integral of ln x dx. Sir, parang isa lang ang ano dito, parang logarithm lang, parang nag-iisa lang siya, logarithm. But actually, you cannot integrate this. There is no formula for the integral of ln of x, I think. So you will only get this, perform this using by parts. So paano mangyayari? Let u is equal to ln x. Di ba liate? Liate, so una yung logarithmic function or logarithm. Then your dv is equal to dx. Okay. Then what is your du? What is the derivative ng ln x? The derivative ng ln x or ln u is equal to du over u. Okay, di ba? No? The derivative ng ln u is equal to du over u, or the integral of du over u is ln u. Kasi, di ba? No? So, baliktad. Then, this one, alam na yan, integral ng dv, then integral equals integral ng dx is b is equal to x. Kaya pag sinubstitute mo yan, your integral ng ln x dx is equal to the integral of u dv, or equals ub minus integral ng b du. So substitute what is u? Ln of x. Then what is b? X. Then minus b, x. Then du is dx over x. So ito siya. So ito hindi to pwedeng ln x squared, ano? So iba to, nasa loob ito ng logarithm, tapos ito naman ay product. So ang mangyayari diyan is x ln of x. Hindi pwede na ln x squared, ano? Hindi pwedeng ganun. Ganito makakancel yung x, the integral of dx na lang. Then therefore x ln x minus x plus c. So yun pala yung integral ng ln x dx. So here, the integral of y ln y naman, dy. So, algebraic, logarithmic. Kaya ano, algebraic tapos logarithmic. So, therefore, una uli yung logarithmic function. So, let u is equal to ln y and dv is equal to y dy. Okay. So, ln y, then ito yung y tapos dy. The derivative ng ln y is what? dy over y. Then ito, pag in-integrate mo to, this is b, then ito, y squared over 2. Okay? I think you have to review yung pag-integrate ng mga basic function. Ano? Okay? Review nyo yan. Then, substitute dito sa formula. Yan. What is u? Ln y, then b, y squared over 2. Ayun. Then, integral ng b, y squared over 2. Then, what is du? dy over y, then plus c. Kaya simplify natin, y squared over 2 ln of y. Then minus, makakancel yung isang y, dito cancel ito, magiging y over 2 na lang. The integral ng y over 2 dy. Kaya pag in-integrate yon, this will become y squared over 2 or y squared over 4. Okay, negative. Then plus c. Or there is an alternate solution. Okay? Merong alternate. Pwede naman. So, another solution is you will use u is equal to y. Then du is equal to dy. Then, ang dv mo is ln y dy. Kaya lang, pag in-integrate mo to, yung ln y dy, kasi meron na tayong integral dun sa kanina eh. Kasi ito, by parts pa rin yan. By parts pa rin yan, yung ln y dy. Kasi sinolve natin siya kanina, di ba? Ayun o, ln x is equal to x ln x minus x or y ln y minus y pagka ln y dy. Kaya yung integral nun is y ln y minus y. Balik tayo. Ayun. So, ayun o. minus y. So pagka inano mo yun, kaya lang naging double integration and double by parts pa rito, double integration by parts kasi dito pa lang nag by parts ka na eh. Although ginawa na natin before, kaya hindi na natin gagawin. Meron na tayong idea what is the integral of ln y dy. Then pag sinubstitute, ano mangyayari? U, y, then b is y ln y minus y, then minus the integral of b, y ln y minus y dy plus another constant. Let's say constant C1 which is different from the constant here. So ano mangyayari? So simplify, this will become y squared ln y minus y squared. Then minus integral ng y ln y dy, ito yon. Then minus plus y dy plus another C1. So take note, itong ano na to, integral ng y ln y dy ay equal din dito, di ba? So ilipat mo lang ito sa kabila, magiging i-add mo siya doon, magiging twice. So magiging 2 integral ng y ln y dy is equal to y squared ln y minus y squared, then matitira na lang ito, or ito na lang, wala na to, na ilipat mo to sa kabila, plus integral ng y dy is y squared over 2. Ano? So negative y squared plus y squared over 2, that is negative y squared over 2. Ano? Yun, negative y squared over 2. Then, divide nyo lang sa 2 para makuha mo integral ng y ln y dy. This will become y squared over 2, then minus y squared over 4 plus C1. So, equal lang sila, di ba? So, equal lang. Actually, yung C dito, equal lang din dito. Kataon lang na I use another constant kasi minsan hindi nagkakaparehas yung constant dito at saka doon. Because, anyway, that is a constant. The total constant is C. Similarly here, yung C1 is equal to C. Okay? Number 9. O yan, ano naman siya? Parang ano lang to, parang algebraic ito at saka exponential. So, liate, una na naman yung algebraic. So, let u is equal to x squared, then your du is 2x dx. Then, your dv is e to the u, or e to the x, e to the negative x dx. Then integrate, alam nyo na yan, negative e to the negative x. Then substitute dun sa formula, what is u? X squared. What is b? Negative e to the negative x. Kaya naging negative x squared e to the negative x. Minus the integral of b, negative e to the negative x, then multiplied by du is 2x dx. Pag sinimplify nyo to, this will become negative x squared e to the negative x, then minus plus 2 integral of x e to the negative x dx. Parang meron na kasi tayong solution yan. Kaya lang, ang nangyari dito, meron na tayong solution ito, I think, e to the x. Yung x e to the x dx. Another integration by parts. So itong problem na to, dalawang beses kang mag-integration by parts. Kasi dalawa x squared yun eh. Nung x lang siya, tapos e to the x yan, isang beses lang. Pero ito x squared, dalawang beses. Okay? So, kasi ang purpose nun, nire-reduce niya yung ano eh, yung power nito hanggang maging x to the 0. Yung method ng integration. Para dito sa problem na to. Kaya ito, gamit lang ulit tayo ng another double integration. Integration by parts. Another integration by parts or double integration by parts. Ang magiging ano naman dito again, algebraic exponential. So algebraic ang u. Ang gagamitin ko dito, instead of any other variable, u prime na lang. But this is not derivative. U prime para lang maano tayo dito sa formula. Mahawig doon sa formula na to. ub minus integral of p du. So yung u prime mo is equal to x. Then your du, just differentiate dx. Ang db mo naman is e to the negative x dx. Ito yan, db prime. Then integrate, b prime is equal to negative e to the negative x. Alam niyo na kung paano nangyari. The integral of, sinubstitute dito, kinopya lang pala to, kinopya lang yon. Then sinubstitute yung using the new integration by parts, u prime d prime, then this will become integral ng u prime b prime minus integral ng b prime du prime. Parang mahawig doon sa formula natin. Then substitute, what is u prime b prime? This is x. B prime is negative e to the negative x. Then minus the integral ng b prime negative e to the negative x. Then du prime is equal to dx. Okay. And quantity yun. Then minus x squared e to the negative x. Then this one, distribute negative 2x e to the negative x. Then ito, minus, minus, plus, tas may 2 doon, 2, integral of e to the negative x dx. Then what is the integral of e to the negative x dx? That is negative, this one is negative e to the negative x. Kaya naging negative 2 e to the negative x plus c. Then baba mo lang to, tsaka ito, baba mo yan, and that is the final answer. We can still factor out e to the negative x. Okay? Pwedeng i-factor yung e to the negative x dyan para mas magandang basahin. Ang matitira, or negative e to the negative x, ang matitira, ang factor niya is x squared plus 2x plus 2. So, yun yung mangyayari. Okay? Pero hindi na pinactor dito. Okay? Then, there is an alternate solution. Actually, nung kabataan ko kasi, kasibulan ko, ang hilig-hilig kong mag-derive ng formula. So, para mapadali. So, dinerive ko yung formula na yan, x to the n, e to the ax dx. So, derive ko siya. So, this one is the formula. Ito. So, another, kasibulan ko kasi nun eh. Kasi, ano yung sabihin na kasibul? Parang kayo, ngayon, medyo, ano kayo nun, ngayon, medyo eager na eager pa kayo talagang mag-aral. Hopefully. I assume na sipag kayo mag-aaral. Nung panahon ko ganun, yung kasibulan ko, hilig kong mag-derive ng formula para hindi ako mahirapan, para ganun. So kaya, the integral of x to the n, kahit ano yung power, di ba ang ano natin, problem natin, ang power niya 2 lang. Tapos yung a, negative 1. Ano? Okay, kaya ang n mo rito 2, and then ang a, negative 1. So, ito ngayon yung formula. Okay? So, hindi ko nalagay yun. Kaya ang mangyayari, ang formula is x to the n over a minus n, x to the n minus 1 all over a squared, sorry. Okay. Then plus, so minus plus. Tapos n, tapos magkakaroon dito ng n minus 1. Tapos magiging ito, ma-minusan ng isa. Okay? Ang nangyari dito, parang binaba ito doon, tapos minusan ng isa para nag-differentiate, di ba? Binaba, derivative ng x to the n is n, x to the n minus 1, nabawasan ng isa. Okay? Pagdating dito, ito, binaba doon, tapos binawasan ng isa. Ayan. Then susunod, ano mangyayari? n minus 1, n minus 2, then magiging x to the n minus 3. Okay. Hanggang maging ito yung pinakahuling formula. n minus 1, n minus 2, then dyan, hanggang maging 1 na lang yon. All plus or minus ito. Kasi alternate ang sign. Positive, negative. So, depende sa if it is even or odd, nababago yung pinakahuling sign. Basta salit-salit siya. Then, quantity e to the ax. Kaya ito ang mangyayari, your n is equal to 2, so magiging x squared over negative 1, di ba, no? Negative 1 yung a, then minus n 2, then x to the n minus 2, or 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay, then divided by negative 1 square. Then minus ito, then plus 2 times 1, kasi 2 minus 1 ito eh, so 1. Then x to the 2 minus 2, which is 0, all over negative 1 cube. Then quantity e to the negative ax or negative 1x plus c. So kaya nangyari dito, this is negative x squared. This is negative 1 squared, so magiging negative 2x. Then ito, raised to negative, yung negative 1 raised to odd integer, magiging negative 1 to. Kaya minus 2, x to the 0 is 1. So minus 2 na lang. Then multiplied by e to the negative x. Pag dinistribute mo, parehas tayo ng sagot. Doon sa, ayan, x squared. Ito yung sagot doon sa problem natin. Ayun. So, parehas lang ang lalabas na sagot. So, kasibulan ko yan. Pasensya na class, kasibulan ko yan ayun. Medyo... Kaya kung x to the 100 yan, the integral of x to 100 to, let's say 2x, napakahirap i-perform nun using integration by parts. Napakaraming integration by parts. 99 times ka mag-integration by parts. Itong formula ko, ito na kagad yun. Okay? So, ito na yung solution. Okay? Hala lang, na kwento ko lang din. Then, ito rin. Similar. Itong solution na to, similar lang din ito. Okay? So, naging y squared e to the 2x na rin. So, almost similar din yan. Yan din ang lalabas. Ganyan din ang klase ng solution pala yan. Dapat pala hindi ko nakakinan yan. Same. Pares na pares nung kabila yan. O, x squared e to the negative x. Ito naman ay y squared naman e to the 2y. Ito, ang mahirap lang dito, nakakalito na kasi e to the 2y. Your u here is 2y. So, medyo yung mga constant na babago na dyan eh. So, kaya mahirap pagka hindi ka gagamit ng substitution. Hindi detalye mo kasi baka magkamali-mali ka doon sa coefficients. Ayan o. Okay, so that is the solution. Okay. Then ito, integral of arc tan u du. Okay. So wala tayong formula niya. Meron tayo integral ng tangent u du. Tapos yung integral natin sa inverse trigonometric function, sagot yun. Kunwari, the integral of du over u squared plus a squared, it is equal to 1 over a arctangent of u over a plus c. Sagot yung integration factor or yung solution ng integral, yung doon sa ano natin na yun, sa topic na yun, yung inverse trigonometric function. Pero ito kasi, ang ini-integrate mo, yung inverse trigonometric function. So, it's a combination of, arctangent lang, inverse lang. So, definitely, ang gagamitin mo dyan, liate. So, inverse trigonometric. So, lia. So, una pa rin yung inverse. So, your u is equal to tangent u. Kaya lang kasi u ginamit dito, kaya W ang gagamitin ko. W. Where W is equal to arctan u, then dw is equal to du over 1 plus u squared. So, ito yung magiging dw. So, integrate mo lang itong, differentiate mo lang yung inverse trigonometric function, which is arctangent, and that is du over 1 plus u squared. Then, your dv is equal to du. Kaya yung b mo is equal to du. Or integrate this equation, or both side, ito lalabas. Then, arctan u is equal to integral of w dv. W dv. Or wb minus the integral of b dw. Pinalitan ko lang yung, yung u ng w. Yung formula natin, ub yun minus integral of b du. So, para hindi nakakalito, pinalitan ko lang yung u ng w. U pa rin. Kaya lang double. Okay, so ayun. Then, what is w? Arctan u. Then, what is b? U. Then the integral of b, what is b? U. Then what is dw? Du over 1 plus u squared. Kaya here, this will become u arctan u. Tapos ito, logarithm. Kasi your u is equal to 1 plus u squared. Your du is 2u du. May u du ka doon, kaya magkakaroon ng 1/2. Then logarithm lang. Okay, logarithm ng quantity 1 plus u squared. Okay? So, yun yung ano doon, yun ang nangyari dito. So, babalik ka dun sa mga integration natin before, yung logarithm to, yung exponential. So, dito naman. Yan. O, nagkaroon naman dito ng u, arctan u du. So, liate. So, again, liate. So, ano mangyayari? So, unahin ulit natin yung inverse sa algebraic. So, w is arctan u. And dv is equal to u du. Yun, ano? Yung u na to, tsaka yung du. Hindi itong u du na yun. Okay? Arctan u yan, magkasama. Then, take the derivative, du over 1 plus u squared. Then, b is equal to u squared over 2. So, pag integrate mo to, u squared over 2 siya. Then, using the formula, substitute, what is w? Arctan u. What is b? U squared over 2. Ito yan. Then minus integral ng b, u squared over 2. Then dw is what? Du over 1 plus u squared. So here, i-simplify natin, ilipat natin ito doon. Tapos ito, ilabas natin yung 1/2. So magiging u squared over 2, arctan u minus 1/2 integral of eto. So, ang ginawa ko dito, dapat u squared du na lang yun, ano? Kaya lang nag-add and nag-plus and minus method ako. Plus and minus method. So, 1 plus 1 or plus 1 minus 1. So, parang wala, ano? U squared pa rin yun. So, mangyayari, eto, pagsasamahin ko to, cancel dito yun, magiging quantity 1, then minus 1 all over 1 plus u squared du. Kaya ito, u squared over u over 2, arctan u minus, ano integral nito? Negative 1/2, integral nitong du na lang yon, yung una, yung 1, du na lang, which is u over 2. Then minus 1/2, integral lang arctan u, kasi du over 1 plus u squared, your a is equal to 1, yung pinaka-u mo is u squared. So 1 over a, arctan u plus c, or 1 over 1, arctan ng u over 1, or u, then plus c. And that is the final answer. Okay? So yun yung integration by ng parts nito. Ito yung solution ng integration ng u arctan u du. Okay? Ito. Integral ng x cubed sine squared dx. Okay? So here, medyo magulo, the algebraic tsaka trigonometric. So algebraic, trigonometric. So sa liate na una yung algebraic. Kaya lang x cube ito, tapos sine squared. So baka merong dapat tayo ayusin dito. So hatiin lang natin yung x cube sa x squared tsaka x. Then let u is equal to x squared. Then du, so ito, your u is equal to x squared, ito. Then itong x sine x squared dv is equal to dv. X sine dx is equal to dv. Ito, yung x sine x squared dx is equal to dv. Then ito, take the derivative to x dx, and then integrate naman to. The integral ng x sine x squared dx. So integral, your u is equal to x squared. Then d is equal to 2x dx. May x dx doon, wala lang 2, so 1/2. And then the integral ng sine is negative cosine. Kaya negative 1/2 cosine x square. So kaya the integral ng x, ito, u dv is equal to ub minus integral ng b du. Your u is equal to x squared. Your b is equal to negative 1/2 cosine. Meron tayo. Dapat yata cosine to. Tama ba? Dapat ito cosine. Negative 1/2 cosine. So typographical error to. This will become negative 1/2 cosine x squared. Ano? Tama, class. Ano? Tama. Okay. So negative 1/2 cosine dapat to. Cosine. Ba't ganun? Para lumabas yun ang sagot. Dapat cosine. This is cosine. X squared. Minus b, negative cosine. Ayun eh. Sinubstitute dito yung b eh. Negative 1/2 cosine x squared. Then du is equal to 2x dx. So, ayan. So, ito cosine. Take note class. Dapat cosine to. This is negative x squared over 2 cosine x squared. Then, ito, magiging plus 1, may 2 doon, tsaka 2 cancel. Cosine x squared 2x dx. Okay. So, ito, by, ano lang ito, derivative ng, your integral ng cosine u, your u is equal to x squared, then your d is equal to 2x dx. Kaya ito na yun eh. Mag-integral ng cosine u du. So, negative magiging 1/2 integral ng cosine u du or positive sine u. Ito yun, kaya positive. Then may negative na yun, 1/2, then sine u. Sine u is x squared. Then plus c. Ito lang dapat cosine. Take note na. Cosine, ito palagay ko. Then here, ito naman, naging integral ng sine the integral ng x sine x squared dx. Kung titingnan mo, parang ano siya, no? Parang by parts. Pero hindi. Kasi if you will use u is equal to x squared, your d is equal to 2x dx. Now, may x dx doon. Kaya yung divide mo lang ito sa 2, your x dx is equal to du over 2. Kaya pag sinubstitute mo, the integral na lang ng sine u, then x dx is du over 2. Or 1/2, the integral ng sine is negative cosine u. Then plus c. Kaya negative 1/2 cosine u plus c. Then what is u? X squared. So ito siya. Okay, so ang problem na to, ang tawag dito ay pampael. Okay, bagit ko na rin yan. Pampalito. Nililito lang. Okay, so then next one. Oops, wala na. So, wala na, no? So, meron pa tayong marami pa tayong problems. Okay, ito. Let's say this one, sine problem na to is the integral of x, quantity 2x minus 1 to the 7. So, yung iba kasi ang gagawin, ito kasi i-expand, tapos saka mo i-multiply. Take note, ang problema, x to the 7 yan, okay lang, ano, medyo matagal pa rin, mahaba pa rin yung expansion, pero manageable pa, I don't know. But kung x, ito, raised to 100 na yan, raised to 1,000, hindi na applicable na i-expand. So, ang gagamit ka dyan ay by parts. Gagamit ka dito ng by parts. So, is equal to x, then du. Then ito gagawin mo ng dv, 2x minus 1 raised to 7 dx. Okay. Kaya, ayan. Magiging 2x ito. So, ang kailangan ay dx, 2 dx. So, magkakaroon ng 1/2. And then ito, magiging plus 1. So, magiging 8 over 8. Kaya magiging 1 over 2, 8. Okay? Then, pag sinubstitute mo dito sa formula natin, this is u, x. Then, b is equal to, ito, 16. Quantity 2x minus 1 raised to 8 minus the integral of 1 over 16. Quantity 2x minus 1 to the 8 dx. Ito yan. Then ito, pwede na siyang integrate. So, mangyayari, ito yun, 1 over x, quantity, x over 16, quantity 2x minus 1 raised to 8, then minus 1 over 16, integral nito is 1/2, tapos ito is raised to 9, divided by 9, then plus c. Kaya pag multiply mo ito lahat, 1 over 2, 8, 8 na yan. Tapos quantity 2x minus 1 raised to 9 plus c. So, pwede ito by parts. Okay. Pero another formula, I think meron pa na ibang solution yan. Yan. Or pwede pang ito, no? Pwede pang pinactor pa to. Then na-simplify pa. Or pwede naman by using x is equal to 1/2 2x minus 1. Okay. Okay, parehas lang naman to. Yung x mo is equal to this value or this amount. X lang din. Ang ginawa lang, in-expand lang niya, pinahirap lang niya equivalent ng x. Pero actually, x lang din sila. Then, nung sinubstitute dito, ayan, pinactor yung 1/2. Then, magiging, ito, minultiply doon. May natirang isa, magiging 1/2, 2x minus 1 raised to 7. Ito raised to 8. So, pwede mo nang integrate. Okay? So, or pwede ka dyan mag-plus or minus method eh. Di ba yung ginagawa natin? Pwede ka mag-plus or minus method. Parang ganito. Plus or minus method. And then naging nahiwalay na tong, wala na tong x na yan. Naging ganito na yung integral. So, pwede na. Power formula lang. Okay? Ito lalabas. Okay. So, yan yung solution yan. Then may alternate pan solution by algebraic substitution. So ang gagamitin mo naman, let u is equal to 2x minus 1. Then your d is equal to, eto, 2dx. Then x is equal to u plus 1 over 2. Pag nilipat mo to sa kabila, tapos din-divide mo sa 2, eto yan. Then take the derivative. Derivative nito is just d over 2. Then sinubstitute, magiging power formula lang. Ito yung lalabas. Parehas din ang lalabas doon. Parehas ang sagot. Y dy over y minus 1 raised to the 4th. Ang ginawa dito, using 3 ways daw. Pwedeng by parts. Ang naging u ay y, then d is equal to dy. Then ang db is dy over y. Then pag in-integrate mo yun, ito magiging negative 1 over 3 y minus 1 cube. Then, dire-diretso lang substitute. Then, ito, pwede na siya. Iyon. Then, another method. Another solution is by plus or minus method. Plus and minus method, ito. Yung y ginawang negative y plus 1. Or yung y ginawang y minus 1, then plus 1. Kaya ang nangyari doon, makaka-cancel yun, maging y to the 1 over y minus 1 cube or y minus 1 raised to negative 3. Dito naman, magiging negative 4. Then, power formula lang. Then, yung iba naman, algebraic substitution. Yung isang solution, algebraic. Magsasubstitute ka doon. You will let u is equal to y minus 1. Then, from here, your y is equal to u plus 1. Then, magiging du. Then, integrate, parehas din ang lalabas.